Yo, Still Mills, what's the deal, man? I just left my Rello back in town and shit, man. I just came over here to play 2K with him, and we ended up watching the game. I do not watch college ball. I barely watch ball today. I barely watch basketball today. But we just watched the NCAA championship game, man, and them Gator boys did what it man. It got dark for them niggas. And them niggas to come out and do what it is that they did down the stretch. That was an incredible game, man. Houston is sick right now. I know they are. Fuck. That was a good game, man. But peak game, man. This is what I want to talk about. So David Benavidez is officially the new WBC champion at light heavyweight, making him a two division champion. And what does he do now? What does he do now? Who does he fight now, man? And I'm gonna just be real with you, man. If he fights again this year, because just the dude has been averaging only one fight. Well, nah, I won't say averaging because he fought twice in 2023. Yeah, because he fought Plant and he fought Andre. Then last year he came on the scene. He fought he fought Vozick once last year, and then he fought Morrell again. He fought Morrell this year. So does he fight again at any point in time in this year? I will hope so. It's only April, and he fought back in February. So that would be foolish to just sit up on the shelf and fight nobody, man, for an entire year. So I don't think he's gonna do that. I honestly don't. I think he will fight again this year. Now it's who is he gonna fight? And from what he told me like the nigga just called me and told me, from what he said, he's not fighting the Callum. He's not fighting for Cal. He will not fight Callum Smith without a belt. So I'm thinking, hey, there you go, right there, man. That's a damn good title defense right there for you to fight. You go and you fight Callum Smith. That's a damn good title defense. But the thing is, man, will he are they gonna be able to compensate Callum Smith the way that he wants to be compensated? Are they going to compensate him the way that he's going to want to be compensated? Because he gets a lot of money over there, man. So is he going to? And this is what's whack about this shit with me, because I don't do politics. I don't like being in dudes' pockets and all that. You dig? Is he going to be compensated the way that he wants to be compensated to get him in the ring over there on the PBC side of the street, where David Benavidez is a dude who's clearly a dude that they're fully invested in? And I just don't feel like that's going to happen. I don't feel like they're going to get him over there to fight. And I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna be dead real with you, and this is just how I feel about it, man. I don't think that they should have did this. I don't think that they should have did this. Now, a lot of people are of the opinion that he was waiting on a vacant belt, and what better way to go and get a vacant strap than strip somebody that you're mandated to fight. You're mandated to fight this man. If it's really about undisputed, hey man, just sit on your hands and get that out the way. I'll keep busy. If let's say I don't want to keep busy, I don't want to lose, and I don't want to lose my spot. All right, cool. I just chill. I just chill. But if it's really about undisputed, man, if it's really about getting your hands on all four titles, I just feel like you should have just. I don't want to say chill, because at the end of the day, this is your career. You don't want to sit on the shelf and collect dust. But my guy, is this really about undisputed, or is this about some other shit, bro? Because you're right at the precipice of getting undisputed. And I just got this feeling they got that belt, they're gonna run back to the PBC and play hardball. They're gonna run back to the PBC and play hardball with it, man. It's just like, this shit just seems, it's childish to me, man. I'm like, why are we here? I don't think we should be here, dog. I honestly don't. We shouldn't be here. And I feel like they gonna go fight Jesse. They are gonna revisit that fight with Jesse Hart. They're gonna revisit that fight. They're gonna revisit that fight. Me personally, I don't care if they revisit the fight. Why don't I care about that? Because as I stated before, I don't have the high expectations of a David Benavidez. So I don't think he's out of the realm. I don't think he's so far out of the jurisdiction of fighting as Jesse Hart. I think he beats him, but I think it could be a good fight. I think it could be a good fight. So I'm not mad at him fighting Jesse Hart. I'm honestly not. But it's just I just got a feeling they gonna do some game goofy shit. And I don't, you help. You're trying to A side a dude who was undisputed up until today. You're trying to A side him. I highly doubt you're gonna, you know, you're not going to A side the next man. You're not going to. You can't sit here and convince me that he's not going to try and A side Callum Smith. You can't sit here and convince me he's not going to try and A side Anthony Yard. You can't convince me he's not going to try and A side these dudes. And just how this shit is going, man, I don't think that man, these dudes ain't finna go. If Better BF wins that trilogy, man, he's not about to go and fight no fucking Better BF. So on one hand, I can't be mad at him. On one hand, I can't be mad at him, Brody. I honestly can't. But on the other hand, it's like, man, this shit just does not, bro. You was just on record with saying, who am I to hold up undisputed? You was just on record saying that and saying that you will fight Callum Smith on the undercard, man. I don't get it. And then as time got closer and closer and closer, you seeing this could be a potential reality, and you fighting for undisputed. Then all the goofy shit come out. Now you want to, we can only be in Vegas. We will not kiss the ring. We ain't doing this and that and the third and yada yada yada. And now you get the dude stripped, and I don't know, man. I just feel like if it's really about undisputed, man, I just think you would have played it a whole hell of a lot differently. You would have played it a whole hell of a lot differently. You can't be mad because the motherfuckers, just they want they shot. They don't, I get it. But even then, I'm not mad at Bivol either, because it's like, bro, I did you a solid. You did me a solid. I'm gonna do you a solid. And I want to get. You're literally my equal. There's nobody in the division that has proven to be, my equal. You're literally his equal. So shit, I want to be the one to say I got over on you more times than you got over on me. So you can't be mad at him for that. You can't, and I don't want to hear this. I'm seeing a lot of people talk this, he ducking Davis shit. No. Better BF is a far more formidable opponent. This is why, just when Canelo had the option to fight Benavidez or Golovkin in a trilogy and Bivol in a fight at 75, I wasn't mad at Canelo. Why? Because Bivol is the far more formidable and proven foe. I'm not mad at it. You can't be mad at him. You can't be mad at a motherfucker for going and seeking out competition with the more formidable fighters who's proven. But you can't be mad at it. I can't say I can't be mad because I don't trust this. I don't trust this stunt by David Benavidez. I don't think it's being done with good intentions. And I just feel like if it's about undisputed, are you really content with just one belt? Are you cool with that? Just one belt. One belt. You can live with just, all right, cool. Yeah, I got my belt. I got my title. I'm straight now. And go right off into the sunset, back over to PBC Isolation Island, and go fight fucking Jesse Hart. You dig? Or pull, Kalajic out. Just shit like that. Shit like that. And I don't even think Kalajic will be a bad opponent for him, but Kalajic is not. He's not Buatsi. He's not Hutchinson. He's not Callum Smith. He damn sure ain't Callum Smith. He's not Anthony Yard. He's not none of these dudes. And I just got the feeling he's gonna try and do some slick shit like that after he fights Jesse Hart. I just got that feeling, man. I got that feeling. I got that feeling. And people are gonna turn on the blinders to that shit, man. Like, hey, just. I don't know, man. I don't know. You're understanding of it, but then in retrospect, it's like, bro, because I'm understanding that you pulling the trigger to get that belt, I'm also understanding of how you are operating and how you've been moving throughout the duration of this shit, man. There's no logical explanation you can give me as to why somebody would leave an event that they got flown 15 hours to be there for early. Why would you be there early? Dig? Why is all of a sudden now we won't kiss the ring? You got to be in Vegas and all that shit. So you get a vacant strap, and now you can continue the facade that is the Mexican monster. When you go and you get you pull, I don't trust it, man. I just think it's about to be a lot of goofy shit. Unless they can get Callum Smith over there to fight, I don't see that happening because they're gonna lowball the fuck out of him, and he's gonna walk away feeling disrespected. And they, oh well, he ducked me. He sent him an offer. They gonna get back to doing that shit, man. And I'm like, man, this shit is just, it's untrustworthy, gang. It's untrustworthy. I don't trust it. It's gonna be some dumb shit. It's gonna be some stupid shit, man. I don't want to. I don't want to see this shit, man. I'm not convinced. That's what it all boils down to, man. I understand why David would do that, but I understand why what his reasoning was, good and bad. I definitely feel like it was intent behind this shit, but it's not the best intentions. It's not the best intentions, but with him, he can make it. He can dress it up to the point where he he can dress it up enough to where he can make it seem as if he's being railroaded and bullshitting. Well, I can't allow them to put, to play me like how they did when I was Canelo's mandatory and this and that and the third. I see the angles, bro. I can see it's looking like it's a lot of angling going on, man. I can't allow them to play me like they played me. Well, I can't allow them to play me like they did when I was Canelo's mandatory. I can't allow them to do that. I can't allow them to do that, so I got to go for it. And then once he goes for it, it's oh shit. Look how they, because that's the talking point now. Look how they did it with Canelo. He got to go for it. He has no other choice but to get that belt. He got to strip him. He has no other choice but to do that shit. And they run and go and fight somebody who is not the cream of the crop of the division, the top contenders. It's enough bullshit to run the circus, to run circus acts around and be justified for him doing that if you're not able to dig beneath the surface. It is, bro, and I just feel like he's going to do that. He's going to do that. He's gonna do that. Because if we being real, there was just no reason for this shit, man. There was no reason for this shit. As much as I wanted to see him fight Callum Smith, I can understand, bro, this ain't no walk in the park and I can lose this fight. This is a potential banana skin. So, all right, cool. Let me sit on my hands. I personally would have rated, because if this is about undisputed, that right there should be the ultimate goal, not just you fighting fucking for one, or you just getting one belt, bro. What exactly did you do differently at 175 that you didn't do at 68? You dig? So this shit just stinks to high hell, man. And I just feel like it's something beneath the surface that we're gonna see in the next few months. We're gonna see within the next few months. We're gonna see. And even with Dimitri Bivol, like, man, fuck that purse bid shit. I made a commitment. I'm going to fight Artur Beterbiev. I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not mad at him for that. But just don't try to fucking frame this shit like he's ducking no David Benavidez. I don't duck David Benavidez after I went in there and went to hell and back with Artur Beterbiev, bro. I don't think so. So it's definite. I definitely think it's a play at hand. They about to try and pull a stunt. They already not even tried. They already pulled a stunt. They finna try another one, and it's just going. I just think it's gonna be a lot of ring around the rosy bullshit. And I don't like that. Get in there and do what it is that you do, man. Get in there and do what it is that you do. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But with David's track record, it's hard to ignore that. It's hard to ignore that. So yeah, man, he's a 2-division champ. He's officially a 2-division champion. Through email, and this wasn't the way to get the belt. This isn't the way to, no, dude. This isn't the way that you, bro. I don't think he understands how much this is a stain on your legacy, my guy. That's not the way you take the belt from a champion when you right there to get, no. And you don't even have to stop and just get this belt right here, man. It's about undisputed, right? So you are in the position to win all of the bacon, man. And you go and you just, yo, man, just give me one and I'll run. Another players, I think he's gonna try because he knows Canelo plans on coming back up to 75, man. So he gonna why fight Bivol? Me and you, here you go right here. Come and fight me. You know, just like come on, man. It's just it's so many angles with this dude that you can't trust it. I don't think this shit ain't being done with good intentions. Maybe it is, man, but just due to his track record, it's hard for me to say that it is. Cause I don't see it. I don't see it at all. This ain't the way you become a champion, man. And that's easier for me to say because I'm not a professional pugilist, man. But this just ain't it. This ain't it. This shit is. Go and take that shit from Bivol, man. Go and take that shit from that man. Being elevated to a champion, it's a different. I mean, Bivol got elevated to a champion. He's an email champion, but look at his role. Look at the role work he put, that he put in after he won a belt. That man became a champion and went on and fought some quality opposition at 175. You gonna get this belt and go fight Jesse Hart, dude. I know you are. Or you gonna hold it hostage and look to try to get, lure Canelo up there to fight. Like, man, wow, we still playing this game. The angling is what I just can't get jiggy with, man. And it's just like it just seems to be a lot of angling with this guy, man. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. But if I am, then I'll take that shot on the chin and accept that. But I don't think that I am, man. I'm going to sleep, y'all. Deuces.